Hi, I'm Matt Covey from Suburban K9, and today I want to walk you through some of the pros and cons of a dog boot camp, which is also sometimes called a board and train program. Now, the overall concept is pretty appealing to people, right? You just send your dog to a trainer and they come back fully trained. You know, what could be better than that? And I just want to talk through that depending on the particular training company you choose and also your goals with the dog, a dog boot camp could be incredible, but it's not always the best choice. So let's dive in. First thing is, what do we look for in a dog boot camp program? We believe dogs should be trained in a home and not a kennel. I would always suggest finding a trainer that'll keep your dog in their house rather than in a kennel with a huge amount of other dogs. Homes are generally safer and the quality of training can be a lot higher because we're able to address issues that only arise in the house. And they also get a lot more one-on-one attention because they're actually living in the trainer's home with them. I would also look for a company that's highly insured. Hopefully nothing bad ever happens, right? But if your dog were to hurt someone or was involved in an incident, you want to make sure that the training company you're working with is going to take care of things as opposed to you. So let's get into the pros and cons. The pros of the dog boot camp, your dog's trained by an expert, right? That's obviously a huge pro. They're able to cover a ton in that short period of time. And in our 2-week program, I mean, you'd be shocked what we can cover. We cover heel, sit stay, down stay, come, on and off leash. And then we also work on behavioral issues. So a lot happens in that short time. We work on socialization, we work on handling. By that I mean mouth, food, bones, just making sure a dog can be handled in a variety of scenarios. And at the end of that 2 weeks, your dog will have made a ton of progress. An experienced trainer can cover more in a couple weeks than most owners will over a period of months and months. Now, our trainers also see things that a client may miss. You know, if the trainer is clipping their nails or handling them while they eat and they see stiffening or whale eye or any of these worrisome signs, they can flag it as a problem immediately. These issues often go unnoticed in a client's house, and then it gets to the point where it's become a real issue, right? Growling, biting, snapping. Then the client sees it and they bring us in. It's obviously better if we can see it a lot sooner. So to sum it up, boot camp, it's great for certain issues such as obedience training, in-home manners, jumping, barking, front door, teaching your dog not to chew things up, and just overall listening skills. They're covered in our boot camp program, and they're just really ideal issues for our trainers to work on during that 2-week session. Now, this doesn't mean that a boot camp program is perfect, because it isn't. There's definitely downsides. The first is that it's not the appropriate training program for all issues. So, some examples, major aggression issues, major fear issues, separation anxiety. If your dog has those issues, I wouldn't recommend sending them off for training. Aggression and fear, they take time to manage and to fix, and trying to cram that all into 2 weeks, it's just not really fair to the dog. Trying to advance too quickly can actually set them back a little bit, and obviously we want to avoid that. When it comes to separation anxiety, the reason we don't recommend a boot camp generally is just because of the stress on the dog. Imagine if they're already stressed in your house when you walk out the door each day, think how stressful it's going to be going to a new place. So I just don't think it's generally the right fit for a dog with that type of issue. Now, I'm going to discuss this more later in the video, but if your dog does have those behavioral issues I just mentioned, and a boot camp's not the great fit, I would suggest in-home training. In-home training is perfect for fear, aggression, and separation anxiety issues. Now, the second downside to a dog boot camp program, it's not really a downside, it's just managing expectations. Sometimes people think, hey, I'll send my dog off for training and they're gonna come back perfect, right? Do no wrong, they're never gonna jump or pee in the house ever again. And it's just really important to remember dogs aren't robots. They're living, breathing creatures, and they're never going to be perfect. Now, if you were to do a dog boot camp with Suburban K9, I can guarantee your dog is going to come back so much better and you will be impressed. That being said, they're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. During your follow-up sessions, your trainer will see how things are going, and they're going to give you homework just to ensure that your dog stays well trained and does well with you in your house forever. If you're thinking of sending your dog off for a boot camp program, definitely do your research on the company and then spend some time just making sure, is this program right for you and for your dog? If your dog has general obedience or just general behavior issues, then this program could be an incredible fit. But like I mentioned earlier, if they have severe aggression, really bad fear issues or major separation anxiety issues, it might not be the right fit for them. So what do you do? If you decide a boot camp's not the right fit for you, I would definitely recommend in-home training sessions. They're great for aggression, great for fear, great for separation anxiety issues. Your dog can be trained in their home, right, which is really important. It's in their environment, and they can be trained at the pace that works for them. We often work on human aggression, dog aggression, all of these things, both in your house, in your neighborhood, and then we also meet in public settings. No matter how serious the issue is, we could definitely create a custom plan to make sure you and your dog's life just gets better in a hurry. We can do as many sessions as you need per week to really get you started on the right track. I know that finding the right training route for you and your dog can seem like a challenge, and we would love to help you through it. Our customer service team members are absolutely incredible, and they are experts at helping you find the right fit for you and your family. Thank you for watching. I hope this answered some questions for you, and we would just love to help you and your dog, so please reach out anytime. Thanks.